Is Ruben Amorim about to spark a youth revolution at Manchester United? With the FA Cup clash against Arsenal looming, the Red Devils boss is making bold moves at Carrington. Academy talents are being pulled into first-team training, and one name in particular is turning heads. Stay tuned as we dive into Amorim's master plan, his trust in youth, and what this means for United's future. Manchester United heads to Arsenal this Sunday, aiming to secure a spot in the FA Cup fourth round. After a dramatic 2-2 draw with Liverpool, which extended their winless streak to 5 games, Ruben Amorim's side showed glimpses of improvement. But now the focus shifts to the FA Cup, a trophy United won last season by defeating Manchester City in a historic final. With injuries in the squad and several academy stars joining training, it seems Amorim is plotting a bold strategy for the big game. Amorim's FA Cup approach isn't just about fielding his strongest 11, it's about integrating youth into the first-team fold, a hallmark of his managerial philosophy. At Sporting CP, he handed debuts to 27 academy players, and now, the same ethos is taking root at Old Trafford. In the build-up to the Arsenal clash, Amorim has called up several academy stars to join training at Carrington. This isn't just about filling gaps, it's about giving young talents a chance to shine under the spotlight. One name that's creating a buzz is 19-year-old midfielder Jack Morehouse. Once sidelined for over 400 days due to injury, Morehouse has made an incredible comeback. His recent performances for the under-21s, including a stellar display in a 5-1 victory over Southampton, caught Amorim's attention. Known for his ability to break defensive lines with his dribbling, Morehouse has been training alongside stars like Matthijs de Ligt, Rasmus Højlund, and Lenny Yoro. With United's midfield lacking depth, could Morehouse be Amorim's secret weapon against Arsenal? Jack isn't the only academy player turning heads. 16-year-old center-back Godwill Kukanki has become a regular part of first-team training, earning praise from Amorim himself. Kukanki is 6'5" tall and is already making waves and could follow in the footsteps of United's legendary defenders. Meanwhile, goalkeeper Ely Harrison, freshly recalled from a loan spell, is getting his first taste of Amorim's setup. These young players are part of a growing list of prospects who might soon see their names on a Premier League team sheet. Looking ahead to Sunday, Ruben Amorim's tactics will be under the microscope. His preferred 3-4-3 system emphasizes high-energy football and creative midfield play. The inclusion of youth players in training suggests he's building depth and testing options for the big game. Arsenal will be a tough challenge, but this match could be an opportunity for United to showcase their future stars while reigniting their season. Let's take a look at players who might not make the squad for Sunday's clash. Rashford has not featured for Man United since December 12th due to an ongoing issue regarding his behavior, and the forward is also a major doubt for this clash due to an illness which also ruled him out against Liverpool. The forward's agent has been in Italy this week holding discussions with AC Milan and Juventus, with the Englishman, who is yet to train this week, widely expected to leave Man United before the end of the January transfer window. Lindelof was forced off in the first half of the recent clash with Tottenham Hotspur due to an injury problem, and the Sweden international is facing yet another spell on the sidelines. Shaw has only just worked his way back from a calf issue, but the England international has now picked up a hamstring problem and is set to be sidelined for several weeks. The defender has opened up on his devastation at his ongoing injury issues, but Amorim has promised to continue backing him. Mason Mount was again absent against Liverpool due to the problem which forced him off the field against Manchester City in the Manchester Derby last month, and the Englishman is now facing several weeks out of action, as confirmed by head coach Amorim after the defeat to Tottenham in the EFL Cup. Meanwhile, Manchester United team news leaks have stopped since Ruben Amorim called out the source. Premature leaks of lineups don't help because they give the other team the advantage of knowing who is playing and the approach of the manager in question. It has been an issue at Manchester United for years. Even during Sir Alex Ferguson's reign as manager, when team lineups were often leaked on the red issue message board days or hours before games. Jose Mourinho had teams leaked during his time at Old Trafford, as did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, and Erik ten Hag. This means it is not a new problem, but it's something Ruben Amorim must try to address in the future. United are sitting 13th in the Premier League and are on a run of 5 games without a win across all competitions. Now would be a good time to stop team leaks as the Reds attempt to climb back up the table, closer to the Champions League places rather than the relegation zone. Amorim experienced team news leaks for the first time as United head coach last month, when his team for the Manchester Derby was leaked 24 hours before the team traveled to the Etihad. The big headline for the derby was Amorim's decision to name a squad without Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho. Thankfully, United went on to beat Manchester City 2-1, but it understandably annoyed Amorim that details were revealed early on social media. The leaks in question would come from anonymous accounts on X, formerly known as Twitter, but they have since gone quiet. Amorim's public annoyance seems to have worked with the lineups no longer filtering out through the cracks. He initially claimed that the leaks were impossible to fix due to the amount of people who were being exposed to the team sheet, from players' agents, friends, and family. Speaking to reporters at a press conference following United's derby win, Amorim tackled the issue by saying, "I know that story. I don't know, I think it's impossible to fix nowadays because you have a lot of people in the club, the players talk with agents. I don't know, you can talk with friends, so it's hard to know. It's not a good thing, but let's move on and go to the next one and see if they find the next starting 11. However, there have been no team leaks since those comments were made. It may be the case that they've stopped completely, or they're taking a break to help protect the mole. The leaks may have stopped or gone quiet, but the dressing room mole still exists. Several members of United's first team squad have been blamed for the leaks, but nobody knows for certain who is guilty. Amad Diallo and Garnacho were reportedly questioned, but Amorim was said to be satisfied that neither of the players were responsible for leaking team news. Ruben Amorim's first FA Cup test as Manchester United manager isn't just about winning, it's about building a legacy. The inclusion of academy players like Jack Moorhouse and Godwill Kukonki signals an exciting new era at Old Trafford. What do you think? Will these young stars step up and deliver? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on United's journey. Join the conversation, and I'll see you in the next video.